I'm stressing over that intro. I want it to be perfect. I had the idea in my head for weeks, and I don't think I want to add the shooting to it. I was gonna go to the range, get some clips of me shooting rifle and pistol, but I don't know, because I know TikTok will ban because I want to cross post it. So I think I'm just gonna keep it more mellow and keep it with just boxing, gym, crazy angles, stuff like that. Already got car. I'm gonna get some trading clips from today. That's the goal of the live stream. I'm supposed to get a lot of clip form for today. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use my laptop to execute instead. Keep this one clean. I'm thinking I want to be done by 9:50 today, so I think that might be my goal. Try to finish trading by 9:50. I gotta have all these chats open, so. Yeah, of course, I won't for that. My psychology's been really good recently. I just executed an A+. Plus. Yo, so flexy. Okay, now we manipulate through equilibrium of the range. Kind of our draw has been hit, or what I wanted to see going into the 850 macro. This is exactly what I would have wanted to see. This might give us an outside of a model entry, which I don't really care too much about that. Boom, run into discount, run out the discount low instead of a higher time frame. I think 5 minute BPR, which is perfect for what I wanted to see. Now, I could see us distribute up higher. I want to see an entry come off of this, but I don't think we're going to get one. Looking for SMT at the lows. We do have SMT. Actually at the discount low that we just ran out. So with all this in mind, I mean, high probability order block, we're probably just going to distribute higher for a lot of it. Okay. Pretty interesting shape. I just got to keep cycling through here. Bang. Did you actually long off open? That was good if you did. It's okay. I'm just, what was it called, sitting here and trying to get the charts engraved in my head. So I have clear understanding of where we are positioned, no matter what time it is. And then we're gonna go from that. So we got the retracement to the high probability order block outside of macro. Now I just want to see if we're gonna hold it throughout the opening range, or if we're just gonna destroy it. Not to a fair value gap. I'm not sure. No, that's a volume imbalance right there. This is volume imbalance. Honestly, I want to first present a gap to form lower. Not really higher. I want to see it form below. Down here somewhere. I wouldn't really say off of discount, but I really want to see distribution lower though throughout the week. I'm very short biased. I would want to see up the second standard deviation first though. But yeah, I gotta keep in mind that I am looking for shorts. More SMT at the highs. A really clean structure in my opinion. I guess I'm just gonna stay in the 5 minute waiting for the first presenter to form. Alright, 5 minute high probability inversion right up here. We kind of already got into my minimum objective of running up here. Second standard deviation was ideal, but this also works. So now I just want to see price deliver lower. Finding a short inside of this inversion, especially because it's inside a premium of this internal range, would be perfect, but we still haven't closed its most outside of it. So we have time for everything to form. I really gotta start marking out the midnight first presented gaps and the PM session first presented. Those would be very helpful. They have a 3-day expiration date for all of them. They hold for 3 days until they expire. Close above, close back down below. Once we close, I'm gonna take ICT 931st presented gap short if it occurs. On paper, if we close above, close back down below, retrace, we're respecting the upper quadrant, then we scale down to a 15-second to find a 15-second SIBI, we short off that. I just want to try it out. Gosh darn it. I don't think we're going to get the 951st presented entry. We're going to have to wait for 950. I think our, SMT is invalid. We are hopefully running 2, or we're inside of second standard deviation. So we kind of hit what I would want to be looking for in terms of shorts. Dang, okay. Live? Mhm. Oh yeah. Let me look at it one more time. Yeah, I wouldn't consider it to be one. You see an actual imbalance form. Yeah, you're right. It looks like that might be our draw. If we disrespect second standard deviation, that would be perfect. I'd look for that as well. Dang, okay, it is happening. I mean, as I said, just first presenting gap model, I just want to try it out. Yeah, paper it. I'm not even collecting data, I just want to see it work in live action. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, 9:50, let's get down to business. Coming back into this little standard deviation range. Check TMs later. I know ICT said something about SCT prior to macro is extremely important. It gives you like one-sided direction. Stuff like that. But, I mean, it's not really something I'm too freaked out about. We have really internal SMT right now with this high. If we can keep pushing lower with YM, I would like to see that. I just don't really like the idea of framing a short unless we can get higher above macro open, but it's looking pretty choppy. Rejecting up 931st presented, I guess I can be more bullish in a way. So we're about to run out the SMT, but we might form it more external SMT with the high, giving us a higher time from swing divergence, I think. Alright, SMT is formed at the highs. And again, I mean, price is running up higher. I don't want to try, I'm not going to try calling tops without like heavy confirmation. We're in an area where I like to call tops, but I don't like to see the signatures that are showing me that we're bullish, so we can hold SMT at the highs, get a real genuine reaction lower, give me like a bunch of reversal confirmations and everything. I might go short, otherwise I might just assume price is going to run the devil's mark, midnight open, come back up there, but I would really prefer to see a short entry, or I really would prefer to see a long setup rather than a short setup. I see NASDAQ is kind of trash right now. Alright, because of the SMT highs, we have a high probability order block, which is this one right here. I'm a little bit late to that one. And we have a high probability inversion right here. So we have two short setups that I really don't want to take because I don't want to take them. I'm not sure. Technically, this is a breakaway gap, but I don't really like the signatures that I'm seeing. If I were to short, second standard deviation would be my drawn liquidity lower, because I know we have 10 a.m. open soon. It'd have to be the opening range low. So if I was going to go short, I would be targeting out this low. Probably off of this inversion, stop at the high, like this. Let me gauge the risk and see if it's something I would do, if it's worth doing. 1 to nearly 4. We already tapped into what would be my entry. I think I'd wait for a higher probability setup and just leave this one on my chart. So I'll just be watching this. I do like that S&P at the high. High probability order block, breakaway gap, etc. Fighting trend. Are we inside a premium? We were inside a premium shortly. I want to see what happens off 10 a.m. open. This is all paper, by the way. We gotta wait for a higher probability setup, mainly towards 1050. Actually, let's look at the higher time frame. 15-minute wick, second standard deviation. No, I don't really see much I like, honestly. My chat GPT is bugging out. 10 a.m. Here's a good bottom wick for buy. Yeah, you're right. 10 a.m. open is going to cause some volatility. Yeah, I know. I'm just keeping it marked out as probably just like a technical entry for data. Oh, it'll be an avoid setup. I'll keep it in avoid. Might be against it. I was just against it. I mean, I don't like trading near EQ of the range, which is exactly what we're doing. This is another trade I would avoid, honestly. So don't worry. We are also rejecting or respecting that 31st percent gap as well. Personally, wait, no, that wouldn't count. I could potentially see this turning into a high probability inversion, so that might be a better entry. Then again, rejection at 31st percent gap. I want to see run of the low and actual SMT at the lows. I don't like trading near EQ of the range, if I'm being honest. This is a really bad spot for us to be trading because we accumulate heavily here. Really harp on, yeah, be very careful about taking trades and like EQ of the overall range. It will kind of mess you up. We don't have SMT at the lows. Well, we do have some really internal SMT, but this is just, I'm chalking all this up to be really bad conditions, if I'm being honest. I want to see 10 a.m. open. Jeez. Whoa. Something's happening. Okay. Okay, bottom wick for a buy. Yeah, I guess that's right. I don't want to stay this accumulate the whole time. Is that a busy? Respecting this busy would be very helpful if anyone was trying to frame a long setup. Yeah. It's so choppy, this sucks. You can gauge how well price is going to deliver based on like what ICT video arrays are being respected. If there's not really a clean respect or clean delivery off of them, it's obviously accumulating. Like look at this BS. It's very two-sided. Manipulation at the highs run Malone at 31st presented. I don't know if prices... That SMT chart looks so bad right now. It's not good. Early SMT with these. I don't hold any crypto right now. I bought a Love Salon at the bottom and I sold when it got high enough. I think closer to like... I'm not sure. I think it was at 153 I sold. I really paper-handed Solana from... I think when it went sub 100. No, I want a DCA. Yeah, I'm in a DCA. No, I just DCA, that's it. I mean, some Ethereum. There was this other one that me and Baltic bought. Sui. Sui, and then... I think that's really it. That's all I really have. Don't you hold Monero? How much points are we currently from our... 81 points. We're not really too volatile right now. It's a crazy thing. I'm kind of looking for longs right above 931st presented right now. That's really it. Hourly SMT with ES too. At London low. Thank you, CJ. It's been a while. I don't know. I don't really want to trade this macro if I'm being honest. Oh, okay. Dang. This Civi's holding up really strong, but then again, it's just accumulating. I don't even think the Civi matters right now. Trashy conditions today. Me neither. I want to buy a lot. I actually did. I was gonna buy a motorcycle. I used all the motorcycle money to buy. I was literally gonna buy a motorcycle when that happened. Oh dang, it's Tuesday. Shoot. No. Yeah, it is. No way. I might have to head out a little bit earlier. Decent rejection of second standard deviation. No more significant SMT from what I can see. If nothing's offered to me during 10:50, I am probably gonna be off for the day. And then I'll just trade the high impact news tomorrow, because that's probably gonna be higher probability than this. Yeah, I'm back. I'm gonna try live trading like every single day. That's my personal goal. Well, memo now. Macro, yeah, macro's over. Nothing for 9:50. Oh. I'm dropping a new video soon. I'm working on it. Yeah, overnight expansion. That's right. We had a large distribution. We can expect this session to just accumulate. This is another thing for that. 10:50 is the last chance, and I'm off for the day. I'm gonna be very conservative. I'm not forcing anything. Maybe I could come back for PM, because sometimes, but then again, it's no high impact news, considering, as you said, the expansion and everything. I don't really want much. So choppy. Finally. Let's try to predict what's gonna happen. So, I mean, the easiest trade that we can get is if we come back above second standard deviation, like get an easy AMD setup straight to the minute open, or target, or draw on liquidity. But that's really it. One second. Yeah, honestly, PM might be better. Nothing for 1050. I'll look at it. I'll just give analysis on my channel for 250, maybe 150. I'm gonna end the stream on YouTube. Literally, I'm just gonna record for the vlog. For the people watching me on YouTube, just join the Discord. I'll be streaming.